Hello and welcome to Watch Gary Butterfield of Podcasts. Let's play Amnesia, a machine for pigs. I've been in the market for a new machine for my pigs for quite some time. I figured I'd pick it up when I saw it on Steam. Actually, that's not true. Cole Ross of Watch Out Fireballs as well bought this for me for my birthday recently. And I figured let's play I Chase Away the Scaries. And let's get started. Since it's a new game, I will be quiet during cutscenes and such. And full disclosure, I've played a little bit of this just to test out the volume, and etc. So this is a human heart, or is it a pig's heart?
Daddy, please don't kill me.
So we're going to be dealing with proper British children, presumably of the haunted variety. Here it is, the pig machine. The titular machine for pigs on the title screen. The titular title screen, yes. Duh. Alright. So and again, I've done just the first couple minutes of this, just getting up to the attic. If, spoiler, there's an attic. So I've woken up, and I figure there's going to be some indirect storytelling here because of, actually, bear with me while I move the mic a little bit. Just because of who's involved, the Dear Esther guys and such. So, I was drinking laudanum, perhaps reading my Bible, passed out in my creepy cage bed. I don't know if this is an actual thing of the, Renaissance-y times or what, but there's a cage bed. They lock in children so they don't escape and you can't sell them into labor later. So I can pick things up. If I hold down R, I can rotate them, which is going to be used in a lot of puzzles, I'm sure. So, it's your bedtime, chair for pigs. So, just like Amnesia, so far. In my dreams I see a man, dressed in jaguar skins and feathered like a blooded saint. What came from the heart lubricated us. It crushed evil under its tread and liberated us all. The foetid heat of the jungle mirrored somewhere behind my forehead. My temple pounds, the blood boils in my skull. It feels as if there's something alive there, a rat, a damn rat gnawing through my brains, eating its way out into the world. Even the laudanum will not quell its endless hunger. I hear my children playing in the attic, but it fills me with terror, not love. What desperate thoughts are these? So I just made the decision right now to read those out loud. for anybody who's kind of half watching the Let's Play, since there's probably going to be a lot of text.
Daddy, find us!
Oh, and looks like LL Cool Reed is playing Spelunky. Just so you know. And this is my manse. There's some important exposition here.
I held your hand and watched the blood pool between your legs. You lived long enough to see Edwin, but not Enoch. I will take care of them, my love. I promise you this.
So I can surmise that this guy's wife died in childbirth. That's what he means by that. And as usual, it's bedtime for chairs. This chair doesn't want to go to bed. Anyway. Yeah, so you see these things. This creepy little fella this guy, which I cannot interact with. I don't know if I just spilled that or not. I might have. So you see those masks kind of around? Every once in a while. Save electricity. That'd be an awesome idea for a survival horror game where you have to turn on the lights, but then every light you turn on, like you get an electric bill at the end. So spooky British children laughing. Presumably a memory of some kind.
Papa, this way!
Spooky lights, spooky amnesia vision. Something made a sound over there. Don't know if you guys can hear this as well as I can. Little breath noises. So stressed. Enough kidding around. This game is very serious. This corpse pile. Ugh. Ugh. Alright. Some kind of journal entry here. But they slept in the attic when they were babes in arms, and perhaps they have hidden there now. I remember I insisted upon it, midway between my bedroom and my office. Actually, there's another one in there I skipped past. Oops. I wake alone to a house in silence. That missing sound of children playing is like a dark and fecund sepulchre, beckoning me to begin a descent to the loam, I don't know that word, where surely only bodies may be found. No matter, my children call and I shall answer. I shall find them. I will find them. Okay.
There's a bad man coming.
Nothing spooky about all this. Daddy says there won't be a Christmas this year. He is much too busy. Nanny says we must not disturb him. He is ever so busy. He has gone for work before she wakes us, and often we are asleep before he returns. We found a bird in the garden with a broken wing. We gave it to Nanny, who said it was a filthy thing, and hid it with a rolling pin. Later we crept downstairs to bury the body when everyone was asleep. There was a pig in the garden. We heard it snuffling about. Then Daddy came and said we had to come inside straight away. He was furious, but we think he'd been crying again. Presumably about Mommy. The toggle crouch, I like that in general terms. Alright. I know I can move that. I'm just checking this out.
We're hiding, Daddy.
Ugh. I can stand up now. This attic is huge. It's a Christian family. There's a Bible. It's an Advent calendar, I think. My pig is hanging just where I left it. Nothing supernatural there. What am I clicking on? The chair? Oh. I do not know what that is. If anybody tries to fuck with me, they're gonna face full of this thing. They're very elaborate locks. One of the things about the Amnesia games is they really open up once you get your combat plasmids.
Daddy.
I can't remember the name of that artist, but he's spooky. I'm gonna set you down on top of this other U. So I am an archaeologist. Probably unlocked some sort of evil. Perhaps a machine for pigs of some kind.
You don't mind if I record this, do you? I find it most useful.
Ah, you have one of those wonderful Martin bills. No, of course not, my dear fellow.
It's my own design, Professor, along with everything you see.
Most useful. You understand, of course, why the ministry sent me. That they have concerns.
My calibration is off on my mouse. I'm slowly turning around when I don't press anything. It's a weird way to put up art. Like if on the... So many guns on the walls. What are you doing, Amnesia? Tempting me.
Hello?
Precious eagle cactus fruit. Help us.
The bank is refusing credit, the ignorant swine. I sit alone at night and weep, once the children and servants are safely asleep, when they cannot hear me. My darling, how I need you now. They say I've squandered my fortune, that my investment in these latest machines has ruined the family name. What? That I was to remain a local butcher? What are these 2 arms compared to the multitude that can be applied, without pay, without tire, by adapting the mechanisms we find in the looms and the mills? But if the bank has its way, it will all come to nothing. If they come for the house, I swear I will kill them. I will kill them all. I will take my rifle, my rifle. So clearly financial trouble for Mr. Gene Pigman here. That's better. Okay. Now I'm locked out. I think, unless I just fucked up the controls, am I supposed to do something else with the phone? Oh. Okay, that has opened something. I was thinking of my other rifle. Just like Gone Home. This kid's like, this guy's way into girl punk. Replacement is dissatisfactory, so like a pump. Better the intestinal canal like a tapeworm, already hosting intrusion in the breed. Brass better than copper, more resistant. Filaments sewn to bone hold. Marrow pipe removal with needle potential. Composite replacement straightforward. Will respond to electromagnetic inducement to increase yield rate. Serum provides accelerated resetting, resulting in naturalized movement within 2 to 3 days. Subjects still require severing of frontal lobes to reduce emotional distress upon reactivation. Damn it. Damn this wretched soul. If only it were clockwork. So this guy is bringing people back to life. And he's going to bring his wife back to life. That's my guess. There's his hidden lab.
This dawning epoch, this age of reason, an empire grown fat, ripe for the bleeding.
The very disturbed protagonist we have here. something in the house with me. In Lily's honor, a banquet. 4 glassy orbs fixed upon a point in heaven. Wipe down your trousers, man. There's blood in this sweat, and it is most unseemly. Should be reading this in the Dear Esther voice. So, I feel like the guy is using machine parts to try to bring people back to life. Starting clearly with his lady love. That's my guess. I'm not one of those, like, guess the plot people, but... Why would you be telling me how to run? Where to run? A machine for pigs. I have no sense of where I'm at in this house. That does not seem to be
This way, Papa. Come and see.
the way of things. What's up here? Anything? No? Okay. Daddy says we're not allowed to play with the animals anymore. We were playing hide and seek with Cook, and he came and shouted at us just as we were going to hide behind Mr. Grumpy Teddy. Cook says it's because of the guns in there, but he always lets us help polish them, so it can't be that. Anyway, the room is haunted. If you sneak around there at night, you can hear the ghosts in the walls behind the cases. They're often angry, or that's how it sounds. We think that's why you can hear them rattling their chains and slamming doors and things like that. We don't like it in there anyway. Okay. That voice on the telephone. He speaks as if he knows me, and indeed I seem to remember him. Like a twin pulled away from the other at birth. I feel we are entwined, though I cannot conceive of how. I am a drowning man, grasping for the surface within my own house. Beneath me, I know there are splendid architectures hidden in the dark, if only I can find the entrances. You don't want those architectures, dude. There's scary things down there, as well as puzzles. But your kids too, I guess, so... I keep thinking it's like bright enough without this, but... It's pretty unsafe of you to leave this fire going. Oh, Narlene keys.
I must say, my dear man, you look awful.
Yes, sir. I seem to have picked up something rather nasty, Mecha.
I do understand what you've been through. A lesser man would have crumbled. Yet you have made all of this. Your great factory, your charities. It is a wonder for one man alone.
It will all be made clear, Professor. But first, a drink.
So this guy went and researched some ways in Africa to do this kind of thing. This real working billiards simulation, pretty good. Alright. Ugh.
Mandus, do you know me?
Who are you? Where are my children?
Trapped, Mandus. Far below us. The machine is fouled. It is breached. It is flooded. The bulkheads are down. The children are engaged. If you help me, I can help you release them. Restore the power, Mandus. Drain the flooding and restart the great engines.
How? Where should I go? Hello? Hello?
Okay. Someone has been hacked apart. This dining room. Like a pig. I'm not going to read this. It's in Chaman. This man does not believe he is in danger. There's no sense of I should bring a gun with me. Oh, shit. He is a hunter. I wonder if giant anteaters are real. No. After the party, she took my arm and said, "But darling, however did you get from the trophy room to the guest bathroom so quickly? Everyone considers you quite the magician. My darling Lilibeth, my father's house has many rooms, and as for mine, well, it also has its secret chambers." There's some kind of secret passage in here, but I don't really know if that's what I need to do yet. Yeah. I feel like there are other things I did not explore already. But let's give it. Actually, let's call it for that this episode. This is running long already, and yeah, I'm gonna start right back up here though in this spooky secret passage. So thank you for watching, and stay piggy.